What's up, everybody? It's your girl Bianca back with another reading. All right, we're gonna jump right in, see what the energy is, what the present energy is. All right, so I'm getting like somebody could feel like I don't want to say burdened, like they're just like someone could like be over like the way things have been going in a sense, like whatever it can mean for you. Maybe this is you. But maybe you're feeling like what's next or something like this, or like is it ever gonna get better, or is it ever gonna like something, like you're waiting for something, or you're just like at this place where you're just like, yeah, like what next, something like that. So let's see. Whoa, hope, rainbow. So what I'm getting out of this card, maybe you don't have hope. Maybe there's like you're losing hope or something. Like you're losing hope on a situation. I'm not saying like lose hope, like it's not gonna happen. No, I'm saying you could be thinking like, well, maybe it's just hopeless, or maybe this isn't what it's supposed to be, or maybe I'm not like, maybe this wasn't what I thought it was, like something like that. That's what I'm getting. It's like maybe you could just be like, just like, yeah, maybe you lost some sort of hope. Maybe you've been reflecting on taking a chance or something, or maybe somebody's reflecting on taking a chance. Maybe they think that you've lost hope, because I keep getting that possibility. Sorry, I'll show you guys. Globe. Somebody wants to travel with you too. Like they see, like maybe somebody it doesn't know how to like take it to the next level or something, but they definitely, like, I'm getting travel here, so it's like they want to travel the world, they want to see new things with you, they want to give you hope for the future, for the possibility of like what will come in the future. Maybe you're in your head, because I started to get like a little bit of a stomach ache right now. Well, I wanted one more card, but three came up. I'm not taking all of them. One more card. Okay, balance, yin and yang. So maybe you've been needing to stability. I just was looking at the necklace. Reminded me of something, somebody. The chain. So yin and yang talks about your like your yin to your yang, meaning like this is your counterpart. This is somebody who balances you out. This is somebody, the light and the dark, right? So you have to learn how to balance the light and the dark within you, meaning in a sense of like, when you're like speaking from ego, or when you're doing something from ego, at least I do. um I feel like, well, I don't want to say I feel like everybody should be like this, no, but like I feel like you can kind of understand yourself and be like, well, I was acting a little too much there, I was doing this, or I was doing, you know what I mean? So this is what I'm getting out of this. Maybe this is about yourself. Maybe you've been needing to balance out your energies. Maybe you've learned how to balance everything out. You've continued to have hope in a situation, maybe. Somebody wants you to continue to have hope in a situation. I was just looking at the letters on here. Maybe they're significant for you. So something about, okay, because this is usually like in a classroom, right? So something about school, teacher, something like that, college. Maybe you're in college, but that's so broad. But yeah, I honestly got teacher when I saw this. Also something to do with having children. Not to say that like this is gonna happen, like you're trying to have children, 444, but I feel like because this reminds me of like kids, and like when you're younger and you play with like the refrigerator letters and stuff like that, like That's what I'm getting. So maybe you have kids, maybe you want to have kids, maybe you're trying to balance yourself out so that you can get to a place where you can start a family, something like this. Stability. So every time I see this card, I always think about One Tree Hill on a personal level because Brooke Davis is the girl behind the red door, and I always take whatever I say in a reading significant. Maybe this has to do with like the situation. So Brooke in the show One Tree Hill in the beginning seasons, because I'm getting like in the beginning season, this is when you meet her and you find out like her life and like she's the girl behind the red door. However, like she's a gorgeous girl. She's very emotionally intelligent. Like she's like, she's all for her man, whatever. Like she's like top cheerleader, blah blah blah. Like she's very popular, but she's also like the president. Like she is kind of all around in a sense, okay? Not at first. um what I'm getting out of this, however, she is, when you watch the show and you get to understand her character, she's hurt. Like she's very hurt. Not because of like stuff that she's done. No, she's never felt the love from like even like her parents. And when you watch later on, like in the show, like when she becomes a designer, like she works with her mom and stuff like that, and her mom, like she's the boss, right? The her daughter, Brooke Davis, is the boss. Her mom isn't. And that's not to say anything, but what I'm trying to say is like her, and in the show, when as it progresses, you understand that like she never like she always felt so hurt because people will always leave, or people will always just like take what they needed from her, and like they saw her as like a pretty girl, or like whatever, like the fun one, or like that she was just the it girl type of thing. um she was like sexy and stuff like that, so she used those relationships and stuff like that as because she wanted to feel love, because she never really felt that. Her parents threw money at her, like you don't see them in the beginning of the show, in the seasons. Obviously after they grow up and she becomes a designer, the mom gets introduced. You never really see the dad, but again, this is what I'm trying to get at, is she never felt love like that. Like even in the later seasons when she was working with her mom is like, but obviously her parents did it out of love. Like they obviously had to work really hard and they had to provide for her because she lived in a really nice house. She basically lived by herself, and in a really big house. It was her parents' house, but they were always away on trips and working and stuff like that. But she never had that love. Like they could have been there giving her money, but like they weren't there giving her emotion. So I'm getting something along the lines of that. I know that was a long like explanation, I apologize, but yeah, I got there. All right, so let's see. My dog is eating. So if y'all hear, yeah, she loves to do that. She's funny. All right, let's see what we got with the tarot today. What's the energy right now? What's the situation? What's the sitch? Can possible. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. If you want to page me, it's okay. Whenever you need me, baby, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Okay, let's get some more cards out. You could be stuck stuck in a situation, maybe not moving forward in something, or maybe you've gained some sort of new perspective. Like you've had to take a break. Like you've had to. It's kind of like when you're just like, okay, let me think about this. Let me think long and hard about something, right? How I'm gonna move forward. This could be you. You could have taken a break to try to see what you're gonna do moving forward. What do you want? Something like this. What do you want? What do you want? The Chariot talks about forward movement. Could also talk about victory, meaning like you're gonna succeed. When you're moving forward, you're gonna succeed. You're taking a step in the right direction. You're moving in. If you're stuck standing there like this, you're not moving, so nothing's happening. So if you move, if you take a step forward, you're moving in the right direction, meaning you're taking a step forward in whatever way, whichever direction. Take a step, don't stay stuck, you know. Maybe there was some sort of confusion. It is gone. There's no more illusions. Like the dust has settled. That's what I'm getting. um if somebody was trying to confuse your forward movement to keep you kind of stuck in some sort of energy, maybe when it came to like your beliefs, when it came to your like contracts and life, like contracts in a sense of like your soul contracts, like your, you know, like things like that. It's like your contracts, your traditional beliefs, your what you feel a relationship should be like, your career, like things like that, large institutions. That's what the Hierophant is. It's structure. So maybe you've had to take a step back. You know, maybe there was some sort of confusion. Maybe there was an illusion or something. Somebody was trying to create some sort of, you don't see this or something, or like there's a lot of fog over here, 1111, so that you would stay stuck, so you wouldn't move forward. You know, see Seven of Wands, so you would be defensive, maybe towards a person, people. It, depending on your situation, it's going to be different for everybody. Maybe defensive towards maybe a Queen of Wands, or this could be you, Queen of Wands. Maybe you've been very defensive, or just standing your ground. That's what I'm getting here too. You could be trying to stand your ground. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you've had to, so the Queen of Wands we just saw, right? This is somebody very confident. Um Maybe you had to get into like a sort of like, I don't want to say masculine energy if you're feminine. Like you had to take a step back from your emotions, you know? You had to take a break, pause, take a pause. In order to move out of some sort of stagnation, some sort of confusion, right? It's kind of like, this is a female on this card. It's the King of Wands. So you had to get into your masculine energy, meaning, because you know, feminine energy or Queen of Wands, confident, but they're receiving energy. That it's like the Empress will receive, right? They come to you. The masculines come to you. You don't go to them. So it's kind of like you had to, maybe there was a lot of confusion. Maybe somebody was keeping you stuck. You had to put your foot down and become the King of Wands, meaning you had to get in your masculine energy, hold back from this person. Yeah. Somebody wasn't looking at their emotions. Yeah, look, horrible cards underneath. Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. This is underlying energy, maybe that you don't like. That's, yeah, like I'm getting like simmering. I don't know. So maybe somebody wasn't trying to look at their emotions to make some sort of decision. Maybe you're not trying to make a decision based off of your emotions. Like you're making a logical decision, not an emotional decision. Maybe somebody thought you were gonna be like, so it's like if somebody tried to play, like they knew you were an emotional person, so they like played on your energy or played on your emotions to like make you feel a certain way. Like you got in your masculine energy and you're like, goodbye, holding back from that energy, something like that. Maybe you've had a, maybe because you've had, because I'm getting there could be two situations, like I'm picking up on two different types of situations. I'm getting there could be a situation where there is somebody that you're walking away from, right? Like you could have been in your head about this person or this situation, but in order for you to move forward and like change, you know, you want things to change. You don't want to stay in the same, you don't want to feel stuck, right? You got to move forward. What I was saying. Um I feel like there's something that needs to be released, right? So you know this could be past energy. Maybe you've already released it. You got into your masculine energy, King of Wands, feminine Okay, I'm going to talk to the feminines right now. You had to get into your masculine energy to hold back from somebody that definitely was keeping you kind of stuck or keeping you hanging, leaving you hanging, right? You've had to stay strong. Maybe to not talk to somebody or to not communicate with somebody. Something's been really, really hard to do. You couldn't communicate with somebody or something like this. Could have been, okay, because the Three of Cups, look, the Three of Cups, oh my God. So now these are really good cards under here. So you see the past energy was Seven of Swords. What was it? I can't even remember now. It was the Seven of Swords, the Devil, what else? Whatever, you saw it. And now this is all good energy, right? Because you're stepping into a new phase. Look, the Ace of Cups, this is a brand new opportunity, a brand new cycle of love, right? This is celebrating. This is friendship. This is, yeah, having a good time. The Lovers is making a decision. This is also a choice when it comes to love. Somebody has made a decision on you. The Empress, you're their Empress. They want the Ace of Cups with you. So maybe the past person, if that resonates with you, they're in the Five of Swords trying to create conflict for this opportunity with you. They want to keep you back and forth, back and forth. You see, this is the Ace of Pentacles, the brand new opportunity that's going to be taking you moving forward, right? From some sort of heartbreak from the past that somebody was keeping you stuck. Remember? The cards are here to show you pictures so that you can kind of get it. You know, that's what they're here for. Cards aren't necessary. You know, I could sit here and talk about what I see, what I think, you know, like stuff like that. That's the truth. We're going to put it down because that's the truth, right? So I use the cards. If any clarification, they're for you guys, you know? Yeah, obviously they're really nice to look at. They're really pretty pictures. It gives you a better idea than just listening to my words. So I'm just getting wants you to like, I'm getting something about maybe somebody saw a picture of you. Oh, I forgot. This just reminded me. Somebody instantly smiles when they think of you or when they see you. Maybe they saw a picture and they were smiling from ear to ear. And this is what helped, I guess, for this person solidify like what it is that they felt for you, right? They want a Page of Pentacles give you some sort of offer. They're learning something. They're learning about you. They're learning about how they want to give you this Ace of Pentacles. Just making sure I didn't put any back. Back, 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 back. Back, 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 back. If you could see it from the front, wait till you see it from the back, back. That's what I was singing. The Devil card. Yeah, see, there was some sort of, it's in the reverse, meaning the confusion's already been cleared up, but it was some sort of, yeah, the Devil talks about obsession, talks about cycles, like karmic cycles, you know, things that bind you to, you know, negative things. You know, it's not the Devil could also mean in other ways. It could mean an abundance of money, but it has to be paired up with different. The Devil card isn't always negative. It could mean you're gonna get an abundance of money, you know, when it's with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like stuff like that, you know. But in this situation, there was somebody that was kind of being deceptive, that was trying to create some sort of confusion. I'm getting past person is because they, in the Devil card in the original, the masculine in the Devil card, his his tree is burned, like it's on fire. The feminine right next to him, because they're binded, because the feminines are binded, right? The feminine and the masculine are binded in the Devil card, meaning there's like a karmic tie. There's some sort of, yeah, like chain to them or chain to something. Is that in the, oh yeah. Because I'm getting the Lovers card and the Devil, the Devil card. Um, so maybe somebody was very obsessed. Like there was some sort of obsession with something, like maybe your spiritual path, because the Hermit card talks about a spiritual teacher and the Fool card talks about taking a leap in a new direction. So maybe you took a leap into your spirituality, finding out about yourself. That person has a lantern and they're illuminating the light, meaning they are guiding people, you know, in the right direction. So, okay, again, what I was getting, the feminine's tree is full of apples, and the masculine's tree is burned. It's on fire. So somebody could have been trying to create a confusion so that they can still stay in your energy, because they understand your energy and they understand that they receive blessings being around you. It's just what it is. Like, energy is real, y'all. Who you're connected to, don't they ever say like um I can't think of it, but it's like when you, who you are around. Okay, so it's kind of like if you're in a car and you and are there's three people in the car and you're in the back seat, you don't even know what's going on. You're just hanging out, but the two people decide to rob a store or something. I'm just saying it like it's not happening, but and you're in the car, the people come out and they run, you're in the back seat, you're like, what the hell? And you're going, and then it's like who you're around, you're gonna be like, you, what's the term? Y'all, it's not coming to me, but it's like who you're around, you're gonna get their karma in a sense. It's like, you know what I mean, in that type of scenario. So maybe there was somebody or something that you were around, and it's like, you didn't want to take, this person was taking all your energy, and like it's kind of like you felt all these cards fell down. It's like yeah, it's just, I'm getting, it's like you shouldn't have been, it's just like, you got to be careful who you surround yourself with, because it's like, if some people are not really good for you, or like bad influences or something like this. That's what I'm getting. This is bugging me. Somebody definitely wants to communicate, like quick communication. I'm getting this person wants to. This is a newer energy, or this is not, because this is not the ex person that's like trying to keep you confused, stuck in some sort of devil energy. This person wants to keep you stable. They want you to be stable. They want to anchor themselves to this connection. That's what I'm getting. And also, this person wants to apologize for holding back their love, for holding back their, yeah, the sun, like for holding back that you made them happy or something. 2212 could be significant. Nine of Pentacles is here. I mean, you have learned how to be independent. Um, look at all the look at all the grapes. Like, you planted the seeds, you watered them, and they're yours for the picking. Nobody else's. Your fruit. You could be really fun. That's what I'm getting. You could be fun. A little wild sometimes. Wild thing. Eeh, too many. Okay, so if somebody wasn't paying attention to, like, they know that you are divine. They know that you were this opportunity. You are this opportunity for them to move forward, right? From any conflict that they may have had in the past relationships. Knight of Wands, this is somebody who wants to have fun with you. This is also somebody, maybe they're moving on from this energy of like constantly giving to other people. Knight of Wands is just like in and out, in and out, in and out type of person. Like, they don't really they give to many people, or they're like, that. Queen of Pentacles, you could be focused on your money, or this could be, yeah, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. Let's see, could be focusing on your money right now. Queen of Pentacles is wifey, so maybe so Nine of Pentacles came out. You could be very independent. You are very financially stable as well. This is a huge green flag for this person. See, look, King of Pentacles. I'm gonna leave it at that. They're working at something. They're working on something. Maybe an offer, maybe to give you something, maybe to take you somewhere, maybe to see how it is they want to move forward in this connection. Queen of Pentacles is over here single, right? Well, guess what? This masculine is gonna come in, right? Because we got the Queen of Pentacles. They want to come in. I know there's a feminine on this card. This could be, but again, we're going to take it as Queen of Pentacles. This is your counterpart. This is somebody who wants to have the Two of Cups. They want to have a union with you. They see you as somebody who's very loyal. They want to be very loyal to you. They see how strong you've been, being like in this energy of like not knowing, like maybe somebody breadcrumbing you or something. I'm getting this person really wants to apologize for this. They really want to communicate that like quickly, and they want to come in quickly. It's like they don't want to ignore that Ace of Cups coming from the divine anymore. It's like there was some sort of confusion. See, the Lovers about a situation, maybe who you were giving to, the Magician here. Maybe this person is now manifesting a connection with you. Maybe they weren't positive, weren't sure, but I feel like maybe somebody's gotten some sort of clarity, and it's like they're moving forward. King of Wands, meaning like they're taking the leap. They're taking the leap as I split the deck. They're taking the leap, and they're determined. They're determined because the King of Wands, he always has a fist, meaning like they're ready to go. So I want to leave y'all with something. I think I'm going to leave it at that, 25-25. If this reading resonates, don't forget to hit that like button. And also, I'm just seeing my shirt. Don't overthink. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.